Yeah, I need, I'm recording. I talked to the clerk yesterday, right? Or another lady that was here yesterday. Because I'm using the law library. I signed in and, right? So I'm up there and like I feel bad because I'm kind of hearing, but because she's in here doing legitimate business, right? So I don't, but that being said, I was up there in the law library doing and I mean, I guess they have this protective order class every 5 days a week, right? And I told them, hey, look, I'm in this other room because I have my own YouTube channel, I have my own Facebook channel, and I'm a reporter, right? And right now I was in there doing a class showing people how to read law books, right? That way they don't have to get a lawyer, if they can learn how to read the citations and how to access that information, right? So they're talking, right? Now they're supposed to be there for whatever they're doing, right? And they're talking about their ex-boyfriends and, and I'm overhearing this, right? And it's none of my business, but we're in a public place, right? And I went out there and I go, hey, man, right now, I'm not saying you guys got to be quiet or nothing like that, right? I'm saying, hey, I'm in there doing a live show, right? Which is my constitutional right? And, well, because I tell them that, they go and get security, right? And security comes in, and right, RCW 8.85 says that if I'm in here doing a protected activity, which is teaching people how to read law books, right? Because you guys are awesome. Not very many places have hard, physical books. Most people are going to the digital, right? And I appreciate that, right? And I asked her, and she told me yesterday, hey, man, as long as you have permission to be in there, it's a public library. Right, and I was in there doing my thing, right, not bothering nobody, and at least I had the courtesy to go say, hey, look, if you guys are going to talk about your ex-boyfriends and stuff, right, and they're supposed to be in there, sorry, maybe they should, I don't know, and
So, did you make contact with the court
well, no, but
administrator?
this security guard up there, and then like Antoine, the one that's the security guard over at the district court, right?
Okay.
The same thing happened over there where I was doing what I'm allowed to do, right? Well, they came in and they arrested me, right? And charged me with harassment, right? And that's a whole different monster, right? But what I'm saying is, what do I do, man? Do they have the right to even, I mean, that's a public library.
That would be something you'd have to take up with Rachel.
Okay, where's Rachel at?
She is currently in the middle of a trial.
Okay, well, I just wanted to come down here and say
We
that.
can do it in the morning before they get there, or maybe after they get there, with the clinic at 1.
Well, like everybody, I'm on a time, you know what I mean? And I have a job, so I can only use this place for, you know what I mean? And it is public, right? And I'm saying, if it's so case sensitive, like they're saying, then why would they do it in a public venue?
Did you use? He was born.
All right, well, I appreciate it. I just wanted to let it be known that I came down here and addressed that I have a right to be here. Thank you, ma'am. Huh? Okay. Bring up RCW. I got it.
He told the cops, yeah, he's recording, isn't it against the law to record? I go, no, it might be in your guys' policy, but it's not against the law. I go, I recorded it too, and he was on the phone with the cops. I went live.
You gotta find RCW.
I went live, and he said, well, it's Connie, and he was arguing with Antoine, and I go, it's not against the law to record in public. And privacy, yeah. But this is public. We all own this building, and we are allowed to record. I go the only time we're not allowed to record is the judge is in session. We're not allowed to record. Get out here, we are allowed to record.
Right, this is a public library.
Mm-hmm. I'm ready.
Are you ready?
No, not to leave.
I know.
And he's like, well, that's why I'm calling the office down here. This is what he said, and I have it on recording. He goes, that's why I'm calling the officer down here, because he knows more about the law than I do. What the heck are you working here for?
Right? No, we're coming right back out there. Pick up the book. The rest of my paperwork.
You got the RCW up? Those girls leave. Those girls leave.
Yeah.
That's what they said. He also said, well, they had a meeting, they left. And both courtrooms are already taken, so they just left. Well, this is a public library. Wherever they have meetings, they public library. When they know people are going to come in and out.
We stay here. He's right there. Yeah.
I'm having my table to have that.
Keep my. I'm not. Can I make a? I want to make a complaint.
You want to make it?
Yeah.
On the Sheriff's Office, you're being audio video recorded, okay? What do you need to complain about?
Do you know what RCW 8.85 states? I got it pulled up right now.
Off
We're in
the
the.
top of my head, no, I don't.
Do you want to come see it?
Sure.
And because I want to say he was harassing me, because I'm allowed to be here. So right here, right, code of conduct and trespass for county facilities, right?
Okay.
So, I mean, this gives you the codification for everything. And what is your name, sir?
Deputy Buyer.
Okay,
Sheriff's
Deputy
Office.
Divine. Right, so it tells you all the things that constitute trespass, how you can trespass.
Okay.
But what does 9 say?
What does 9 say?
What does 9 say? Any constitutionally protected action or speech is excluded from forbidden behavior regulated in this chapter.
Okay.
Do you now?
It looks to me like what we're looking at is Jefferson County Code.
No,
Jefferson
this is
County,
no.
Washington.
Check this out. This is 8.5 RCW. That applies
So
to.
this website says Washington, Jefferson County, and if we scroll down further, it says Jefferson County Code. So we're not in Jefferson County, right?
This is RCW 8.85.
See here where it says.
It don't matter. That's RCW 8.85.
It's not an RCW. This is JCC 885 right there.
No.
See that JCC? That means Jefferson County Code.
It is RCW 8.85.
Well, we can argue about that if you want, but that's a Jefferson County Code.
So what are you
No,
asking of me?
I don't enforce Jefferson County.
What
law. I
are
don't
you
know.
asking of me?
Is there a reason that you're videoing people going in and out of courts?
I am not, and even if I was, but I wasn't, right? And everything's been recorded. And could you please step off me a little bit?
You asked me to come read.
Well,
your
no,
license, right?
okay, so we're done. So now, could you please back up a little bit?
Wait, so what's going on with the videoing of people?
No, I didn't videotape anybody. I said I was over there doing my live stream, teaching people how to read, which I have a right to do. They're in here teaching people, right? That's what I was doing. I told them I was live streaming in that room, right? And they were talking about their ex-boyfriends and petty theft and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I asked them, hey, man, we're in public, and I'm hearing about you guys' conversations, and I'm like, hey, could you guys? I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm just saying.
Sorry, they're talking in my ear.
So that's where we were at, right? And then this officer came asking where I was when he came in here to talk to me. I was over there doing my protected activity, talking to my friends on YouTube, right? Just like people are watching you right now, right? And what I'm saying is, I have the constitutional right to come in here and show my experience, and that's what I was doing. I'm teaching people how to read.
You have the right until it starts to disturb others, right?
I wasn't disturbing anybody. And right, how was I disturbing? I was in my room, and you guys came up and made contact with me.
Why is it that the court security officer is telling me that you're videoing people coming in and out of court?
Did he see that?
Like that?
He watched me videotaping people coming in and out, and is that a crime?
If it's starting to disturb other people, then your freedom to be here is
And no,
starting
so
to go away, right?
the camera is that disturb? And no, that's why I read you RCW 8.85.
We're not going to talk about that anymore.
Okay, so are you asking me to leave?
Jefferson County Code, okay?
No, oh, okay, and that's your mistake in there,
Okay.
right? So are you asking me to leave?
I need to find out what he saw exactly. Did the security officer ask you to leave?
No,
No.
no, never, not once. But I asked him to stop leaving me, and he said, all right, I will walk away because I don't want to disturb. And he said that, oh, I'm disturbing your peace. I'll walk away. And then he called you guys.
Okay. What's your purpose here at the legal library?
I'm pro se. I'm representing myself.
Okay. Doing some research for a case you're involved in. Okay. That's fine. It is open to that. But as long if anybody says you're disturbing other people,
I'm saying
Because
people are disturbing me.
who is that?
The ladies that were here called and complained on me when I advised them that I was doing a live stream in my room. So you're telling me a reporter? I'm a reporter. Do you know that?
Okay.
So I'm a reporter for the Truth Movement, and here's my page. Right?
Who were these ladies? Were they employees here?
No, they don't work here at all. So here's my page, right?
Okay.
So, because I'm a reporter, man, I got subscribers. I got quite a few subscribers, right? And our objective is police accountability. To make sure that, you know what, you're talking about disturbing the peace. Right? Now, you have discretion, right, on a lot of things. And I'm saying, so,
There's no
can they...
disturbing the peace law in the state of Washington. You know that, right?
No, it's called what? Disorderly conduct. Right? And I just showed you what disorderly conduct... Oh, they don't have trespassing, right? And what's RCW? And you know what? I can go find
RCW
RCW.
is criminal trespass in the second degree is what you're talking about.
No, but what it was saying is under RCW 8.85, right? And you know what? You're saying that you were...
That's not part of the revised code of Washington.
Okay. I got arrested the other day.
Well, if you're going to represent yourself, you probably better represent yourself with state code, not county code that doesn't apply. So.
That's RCW.
Okay.
So and you're mistaken, dude. So you're entitled to that.
Fair enough.
And I mean, so I don't have to talk to you no more. So I plead the fifth. So if you have any other reason to
What
talk
are
to
you
me,
pleading the fifth? I did not accuse you
no,
of any
I'm
crimes.
saying that you know what? I don't have to talk to you if I don't want to. I don't have to dispel your curiosity.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
I didn't have any questions
told
for you.
me
in the
that you
first.
wanted to
You
file a
came up to
complaint.
me out there.
Right. And you told
Right?
me,
What under color of law? What did you have the right to come up to me and talk to
Did
me
you
about?
not just tell me you wanted to file a complaint on somebody? The first thing out
Because
of
he,
your mouth
and,
was I want to make a
yeah,
complaint.
because and what did you
Who would you like to make a complaint about?
against him for disturbing my peace?
Who's him?
Disorderly
This
conduct.
deputy here
Yeah.
behind me?
No.
He just got here.
Go away, dude.
who's
You know
him?
what? No, I'm saying leave me alone, man. You're being very confident.
You no
You're
longer
escalating.
wish-
So
you
I'm
no
asking you, please leave me alone.
Do you no longer wish to file a
Nope.
complaint?
Nope. I would ask you to leave me alone.
Alrighty, sir.
That's called the walk of shame.
Are you with him or are you somebody else? Or?
I'm his wife.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go talk to him. Okay. Okay.
So are you just gonna hang out with us?
Yeah, just for right now.
Just chilling.
Are we being detained?
Huh?
Am I being detained?
I'm not detaining you.
No, I'm saying am I being detained so I can leave whenever I want?
You can leave it.
So so you think you have the right? And here, let me show you some comparisons. Here, record this.
I got it.
To show you that I am earnest and doing what I'm doing. Right, provision to collectively bargain agreement authorizing trustee. No, that's not the right one.
That sounds like contract negotiations.
527. Or no, what was it? 557? Yeah, it's on that page. Actually, yeah. It's
Okay.
because, I mean, I have a lawyer.
Yeah.
He's out of Idaho.
We have like 5 or 6 different lawyers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Right, and like I went and talked to the commissioner, right, and he told me, oh, you want to see that video? I can show you what he said about, you know what, you guys have no expectation, nobody in public has an expectation of privacy, right? We're in a public area.
I didn't get your first name. What's your first name?
Val.
Val?
Mhm.
Okay, Val. Like I told her about, I think the concern was that you're potentially videotaping jury members and stuff. They've got a murder trial going on right now. That was a complaint that we received,
Oh,
right?
okay,
So that's why
see,
we're
so
doing it.
that's what,
Yeah.
now, what does it constitute when you put in false reports or false claims? Right, and they call for services, right? Are they not wasting money?
And your
Right,
guys'
they
time?
lie.
Yeah, it's one thing, Val, if they say, I know for a fact this is what's going on.
Yeah, I
right?
gotta go to the restroom.
It's a different thing, man. If they're like, hey, we think this might be happening, and can you come check it out and see if it is?
Right, okay, but what I'm saying is, right, is they're talking about privacy issues, right? So I'm not entitled to privacy? Right, and like this other officer told me, he goes, well, you know what, and I'm saying, you are gracious, and I appreciate you. My name is Val.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My car is right out here, so I will never give you my name, right? But that being said, because if you have the legal right, you can go run my tags.
Yeah.
Right? And if you run my tags, then I can ask somebody to look and see if you guys looked up my tags. And then I can ask for your reasonable, articulable reasoning why you would run my tags, right? Now, the Supreme Court made precedent stating that, you know what, you guys just don't have the right to come up and bother people, right? And when people are, that is called slander and defamation, right? And I was explaining to these ladies, right, because they were over here, they're supposed to be on the clock, right? And I'm over in my room, the public library over there, and they're talking about their ex-boyfriends, and you know what I mean? And I was over there, I didn't record it. I wish I would have got to record that, right? Because why would they be in here, like, you know, if you guys are working and you guys are throwing donut parties and throwing little festivals at taxpayers' expense, man, I think that we should have the right to say, you know, publicize that. Hey, look, man, they're throwing Hawaii parties, right? What happens, man, if the mayor takes all of you guys on a fishing expedition at the government, at our expense, right? I mean, do you think people are going to be happy with that?
I get what you're saying, Bob.
And
I understand you guys got a lot going on today, and I want to help you get whatever you need.
No, but that's it. I don't need your guys' help, man. I mean, I know. Do you know how to read these books? Do you know how to read
I'm not
case?
an attorney, Val.
Right, but I am. Right? I mean, like I was trying to show her, man. If you know how to read these notes, right, man, they'll tell you exactly where to go find another book that references to this book. Like, you know, in the Bible, you know how they have the little, these books have those, right? And if you know how to read the coded, I taught myself that, you know what I mean?
That's good.
So, and now I'm trying to teach people. I won 2 cases against you guys, right? They are, and do you know what and he's saying RCW 8.85 is a Jefferson, and I'm saying, he's saying that, oh, well, I'm going to look up RCW 8.85. You know why he doesn't want to look, and he's trying to, and then he was being aggressive, right? And I'm just saying, man, you know what? I have no duty to retreat. And I'm declaring to all you guys, man, you know what? Hey, if you guys want to say, hey, man, you know what? For whatever reason, you guys think I'm just going to knowingly allow you to arrest me? Well, you know what? We got a George Floyd going on here,
I
right?
don't think anybody's talking arrest, Val. We're just
Well,
trying to
no,
help
but
you
I'm
get
saying
what
he
you
came in here,
Yeah.
and his sole purpose was to try to find some reason to what? Harm me.
I don't
When
think so. I think we're just trying to figure out what's
you,
going on.
I believe you. I believe you, because you know what? You've been nothing but gracious. You know what I mean? You have this laid back demeanor, right? You're laid back. So I'm going to sit my happy ass down, because you know what? I'm relaxed around you. But this guy, man, he's like, well, you told me, so you can't see from here, right? You have to come sit on my lap, right? And that's what he did, right? And if I was to do that to you, hey, man, I'm not touching you.
No, I get it. I get what you're saying, Val. I get it.
And I'm saying, so let's talk about disturbing the peace or disorderly conduct, right? When people are out there making mischievous statements for no other reason than to be a Karen or Darren, right? And I'm saying, man, what do I need? Did I ask for your guys' help? Did it look like I was in distress? Did I have my United States flag upside down? Now, let me ask you a question, man, and you can lie if you want. We're in Walla, and I live in Dayton, man. You know how many fuck Biden flags I see? Right? And they're telling me, well, hey, man, you're in here at the courthouse. I go, man, you know what? There shouldn't be little kids here, man. Why do you want to bring your kid to a courthouse? To teach them about what we do to people when they don't listen to these so-called laws that you guys aren't following?
They do child custody stuff here, too, Val. So
I know, I'm involved in that, too.
Are you?
Yeah, and I'm saying, hey, you know what? I'm not afraid, man. You guys keep telling me I have to do this, man. I'm telling you, you know what a sobriety check in the field is, right? Why the lawyers say don't take them, man? You know what? Blowing the blow because you have to, right? Why? Because if you take a sobriety test, man, and my eye twitches because the light hit it wrong, you could say, hey, I thought he was drunk. But if I don't give you that ammunition to use against me, you know what I mean? I'm saying, hey, just because I understand the fundamental, my rights, right? I don't know all the laws like you, but I know if I'm going to be here, right, I know why I get to be here and why I'm here. That way, when you guys ask me, I can tell you what my legitimate purpose here. And as long as I state my legitimate purpose here, I am not violating the law, right? And when you guys keep badgering me, and you didn't, I mean, right? You're like, no, but that being said, right, what gives you the right to come in here and intimidate me?
Yeah. No, I can understand your perspective. I get
And
it.
I'm saying I will file a lawsuit on this and a complaint because you're sitting in here when I'm not detained. I owe you no, but so what's the reason? It's because I'm black.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what I can do to help you.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I don't need help, man. I was here lawfully and legally doing what I get to do, reading the law books, what this is for. This place's intended purpose is to study the law. And that's what I was doing. And not only that, man, I am teaching people how to understand. I mean, imagine the founding fathers would have said, hey, you know what? Let's not start a war, man, and have our sons and daughters die, right? I mean, imagine if Rosa Parks, when they came up to her, that nice little old black lady, man, and I'm telling you, the security guard that told her to go to the back of the bus, I guarantee he didn't call her an old lady. I'm telling you, you and I both know he used choice words. Come on, lady, get to the back, right? And so what did she say? Man, what are the infamous words that we all pretend like we know, which they're trying, you know, white people. And I'm saying, man, you know what? My children are half white. My ex-wife of 28 years, man, right? White, man. Her whole family's from Germany, man. But what I'm saying is when they're saying, hey, you know what? Let's tone down the rhetoric of yesterday. You know, we don't need to teach the children, man, that our parents and grandparents used to own black people. But they don't need to know that, right? And I'm just saying, God, you know what? But you want to teach people about Jesus, right? But we don't want to talk about the Holocaust. And, you know what I'm saying, man? So why do preachers get to go stand in front of the courthouse and preach, right? What if I'm a Muslim, right? What if I'm a Satanist, right? And that's offensive to me, right? But yet they get somebody running around with the flag.
All right, sir. So we have some answers, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You are permitted to be in this room. Mm-hmm. You can use this room as long as that's not amounting to the RCW, the state violation of disorderly conduct. It sounds like you're familiar with that, right? Mm-hmm. So it is public access.
Oh, so 8.85 is an RCW, not out of Jefferson?
8.85 is not the disorderly conduct statute.
Okay.
As long as your being here and your use of this room is not disturbing other people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The women that you mentioned earlier that were talking to you have this room reserved. They have the right to use this room. Okay.
And so do we.
I'm getting there. So as long as your behavior is fine and is not disturbing anyone else's use of the room or the court security officers, anybody else coming and going on the court. Okay.
So, and I'm just, no, but we're done with that conversation. And I'm saying, right, show me your reasonable, articulable suspicion that I was disturbing anybody. Right? Now, here, check this out, man. We're going to go by what the legal defense and what my alibi could be and is. Right? I was where I was lawfully allowed. Right? And I came out here because they were disturbing my peace. Right, because they were talking about, they're saying they're here to advocate for people, right? And they're talking about petty theft, right? And they're talking about their ex-boyfriends and they're giggling, right? Now, do they just get to come out here and say, well, you know, until we catch a fish, you know, we're just going to leave the line in the water, and because our line's in the water, even though we're not really fishing, right? We're just, you know, we're going to say we're fishing, right? And hold the space, right? Well, that's their right as an American. They want to hold that space.
Okay. For right now or for always? Yeah. Right. Okay. All right.
So we're being trespassed?
Two other things. Judge Wolfram, right, Superior Court judge, has decided that you are not permitted to record anything at all on the third floor of this building. So both of you right now, I need you to shut your cameras off. That's an order of the judge.
Okay. So is this illegal? Is this illegal? I mean, we're going to turn these off.
Is it illegal?
No, I'm saying, could you show me the law where the judge has the legal authority under law?
Contempt of court. He can order whatever order he wants to do.
Okay, so you're saying that he's giving me a legal order.
This is also recording.
I
This
know.
is going to stay going. You can get this.
Oh,
You need to shut yours off.
okay. All right. Let's go, babe.
Further, he's also ordered that you vacate the third floor immediately.
Okay, we're leaving. Okay.
Works for me. I'll walk you out.
We'll go to your lawyers right now.
Yeah.
Is your case that's happening a case that's heard on the third floor? Okay, so you'll want to make sure that you clear that up before you.
I would come here and you guys arrest me under RTW? I can't come to court?
No, it's not like that. I just think you want to make sure you clear that up.
No, I don't have to. I go to this report right now. I'm going to go. That's not talking now. Right, the RTW said you can't. And I want you to arrest me.
You understand?
Yeah, and I'm saying when you violate my rights and when the feds come in here, because you guys are acting under color of law, and I'm still recording you. I'm saying that when it's in the warrant, and because you violate
You have no right to ask us to
so you're saying we're trespassing the third floor. Oh, we're one law. We're immediately leaving, right? You know what? I get what was his name?
My name?
No, yes. And your name? What name, Judge? What? Huh?
I think you're ask who's the judge is on their court. They have if you come to see me again.
Yes, I just got trespassed by Judge Goodrow or Woodrow, right? And I would like to know who I con. The district superior court judge up there, right? I was in there in the law library, right? And who, you know what I mean? These ladies were talking about, I was in there doing a live stream, telling people how to read the books, right? And I'm in the other room, right? And they were talking about all kinds of weird things because they were just, they were waiting on clients or whatever. And I said, hey, this is public, and you guys are allowed to say whatever you want, right? I'm just saying, man, but if you guys are gonna be talking about your ex-boyfriend and petty theft and stuff like that, I go, you're in public, right? And I go, and just want you to know that I have a mic. Anywhere I go in public, I have a mic, right, to protect my interests. Well, they went and told the people, right, and they come in, the cops show up, right, and I showed them RCW. He's saying RCW 8.85 isn't a law. He said that's blah, 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 whatever. I showed it to him. He goes, no, that's out of Jefferson County. And he just kept going on, right? And I'm like, look, I'm telling you, and they were saying, all right, well, you know what, you're allowed to do this. And then 2 minutes later, Antoine or somebody got off the phone with the judge, and they say, you're trespassed from the third floor, period.
So if you have
right, you're not allowed to record.
If we have court, we have to call and verify so we can come here.
Yeah, because I'm pro se representing myself, right? And they're saying that, you know what I mean? And I'm saying I have a right to record myself because I'm being maliciously harassed. And you know what I mean? I'm not doing any, so everybody else is entitled to privacy. And I'm saying, hey, look, I told those ladies, look, man, if you guys are talking about this kind of information in a public setting, right? There's other places, man. And if it comes down to money, that's not my fault. Right, because me and her have issues going on, and we're the advocates working for us. Right, honestly, we called to see if they would help her, and they go, well, you know what, you're married, and it's like, well, we feel that we're we do have a domestic abuse going on. It's against a CPS worker that's harassing us, right? It's like they withhold money from us if we don't do what they tell us. They say they'll withhold money from us, which is our right as parents, right? But they're saying, hey, look, if you don't do what we're telling you, we'll take your money away. So that's coercion, you know what I mean? And I mean, it's in the record. I mean, I have so much record of things like, they said,
Yeah,
CPS says that they can't give their consent to record,
okay.
right?
Right.
she said.
But they're saying that's the
this is
law,
what
that it's
the-
against the law for me to record them, but yet the Supreme Court ruling had made it that you guys don't, you have no
papers-
right to
sorry, so this
privacy
was like
while
the-
working as an official here. Now, if you're at your house, right, and I go after hours to your house and say, hey, because you're the clerk, right, man, I want service now.
It's a Ford
When you
F-150.
leave your job, you're now no longer representing the government, right? And I mean, so you're entitled to privacy when you're not acting as your official capacity as a government agent. And I'm saying because I can show that you guys have lied, and I know everybody goes, well, I'm not them. And I'm like, look, if I was a gang member from Seattle and another gang member from Michigan, Detroit, right? So, and they're two different chapters, but they're the same pseudonym, right? They can say it's conspirator because they're of the same color, right? Even though they're two different chapters, right? And that's what I'm saying. Even though you might not be Dayton, Washington, you guys are all working under the same umbrella of RCW, right? And I'm just saying, I'm not. I don't think I come in here to harass you. I'm just coming in here to complain. Like, right? How can everybody else? They fly messed up flags about my president, right? And that's not disturbing my peace, right? I don't have a right to complain that they're flying a flag when I know Donald Trump didn't win the election, right? But no, there's people out there, and I mean, if you think about it, I mean, logically, people are saying that he's a traitor, right? And I'm saying if he's a traitor, right, it's our constitutional duty because you know what, being a traitor against our nation, I mean, we fought a whole war over that. Okay, and I'm just,
Did you go get your,
No, I'm gonna do that today.
okay.
Yeah.
and she called BMAC, and I mean, it's just like, we were there and we got trespassed, so like, how do I go to court now? Now I can't go to the district court, right? And what did RCW say? Is this not a county facility? Right, so the judge doesn't own that courtroom, right? And if it says that you can't arrest me for anything in the revised code of Washington that says being in a public county building, if you're doing something protected, you can't, it's not against the law. Why don't they recognize that?
Yeah, I don't know. And you got permission from Rachel again to be in there, right?
Yeah, well, I've never, they say all I have to do is log into the logbook, right? And because Rachel's really busy because she's in court,
Right.
right? And as long as I log in, right? And that's what I do. I go to the security and I log in and get permission, you know? And that's the only stipulation to going in there, right? They can't deny me that act. They can't deny me access to it as long as I'm staying within the constraint of the law, you know what I mean? And by me, I mean, now I don't get to use the law library no more. And I want to know, I can't, well, what would be, how much is the bond on trespassing?
Oh, Lord, I don't know.
Where do I find that out? Because I'm really thinking I'm going to pull a Rosa Parks right now, go get myself arrested, right? Bond out.
Maybe try a bondsman?
That's a good idea. No, because I mean, you know, imagine if Rosa Parks would have got up and went to the back of the bus.
Right.
We wouldn't even know her name. You know, they're telling me I can't be here because someone, well, I don't want to see that Donald Trump flag or you know. Thank you. Oh, who would I call to make an ethics complaint? What? An ethics complaint against the judge? Who?
Let's have a bar association.
Okay, the Bar Association. Because, all right, and I mean, I guess I can ask Google to tell me. Yeah. Did you go? Why did you go party, bud?
Cause they kicked us out.
No, we can't go to the third floor.
Oh, the third floor.
Yeah, we're not allowed on the third floor.
Oh, we can stay here?
What's your name again?
Mike Smith.
One more time.
Mike Smith.
And what is your capacity here? And so, do you understand RCW 8.85?
Last time I talked to you, you accused me of harassing me. So
Well, no, I'm just saying. I want you to know they trespassed me from the third floor. You need my help? Here, give me keys. Give me keys. Yeah, they trespassed me from the 3rd floor. We go to the sheriff's. Now I'm making an official complaint against these people for violating my constitutional rights. I'm going to get some pensions, that's for sure. What, you think because you mad dog me that you're going to scare me? That's intimidation. You're trying to intimidate me, sir? Should I fear for my life? Ready?
Yes, I'm ready to do it. Oh, just the 3rd floor we trespass off?
Yeah.
You open the door?
Yes. Take it to the cheapest Chevron place.
Okay, Google, take me to the cheapest place. Yeah,
Do I have the lighter?
I got my hands here. Okay, Google, give me all the listings for cheap gas at Chevron. For 90. Chevron, $5? For $95. 460. 460.
460.
Exxon is 440.
No, I said Chevron.
Okay, Chevron
Fuck, there's 3 of them, man. I don't want to go to this one or that one.
for
Fuck, man.
460 then.
I already know what all the prices are. I just don't know how to get to that one. It just fucking amazes me that you know this.
15 minutes.
No, it's not. Well, maybe because it's that way. Fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to spend fucking.
I know, I'm just saying it. My brow's going up on me.
Okay, turn it off.
Okay.
Look up the. No, where's the other phone?
Are you